In this video tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create this 3D model in FreeCAD. It's a very simple model and I will guide you step by step. So let's get started without any delay. First, we need to create a new file in the Part Design Workbench. After that, click on the New Sketch button. Now we will select a plane to sketch on. I will select XZ plane. Next we have the circle tool available. We will select the circle command and draw a circle starting from the origin with a diameter of 28 mm. Then we will draw another circle with a diameter of 18 mm. Left click the mouse to exit the command. Our first sketch is now ready for 3D. Simply click close and we will turn this sketch into a 3D shape using the pad tool. In the options, choose symmetry, set the length to 35 mm and click OK. That completes our first 3D feature. Now let's move to the next step. We will set the view to normal, then select new sketch again and choose YZ plane. We will use the circle command again and place the first circle with a dimension of 15 mm and the second circle with 9 mm. Next we need to apply the distance from the center of this circle to this edge. To do that, we will first convert this cylindrical face into construction geometry. Turn on the construction geometry option, then use the project tool and click on the cylinder. Now our geometry is converted to construction. Select the dimension tool, measure from the center of the circles to the edge and apply a distance of 26 mm. Now our sketch is fully defined. Left click the mouse to exit the sketch, then click close. From here select the pad tool, set symmetry in the options, set the length to 15 mm and click OK. That's complete our second solid. Now let's set the right view. Click on the new sketch button again and select the YZ plane for sketching. Next we need to draw some geometry and for that we will need construction geometry. Turn on the construction geometry button, then select the projection tool. Click on the cylinder to project it and we will also take the projection of this cylinder. Now select the circle tool and draw a circle from the center with a dimension of 15 mm. After that select the polyline command, but first we need to convert this circle from construction geometry to solid geometry. So click on this button to convert it. Turn off the construction geometry option, then use the polyline command. Start the line from this side of the circle and extend it to this point. Draw another line extended like this. If the line is not visible, go to view menu and turn on the wireframe mode. That will make line visible. Now we need to apply a relation. Select the tangent command, click on the line, then on the circle and press OK. That applies the relation between them. Next we will mirror this line and that line to the other side. Select the line, choose the mirror command and click on the green line. Then select the line again, choose mirror and select the center line as the mirror reference. Finally draw another line to connect this point to that point. Now we will trim some lines. For that, simply select the trim command and trim this circle. As you can see, this point is not on the circle. To fix that, we will use the coincident option. Zoom in, select this line, then select the circle. That will align the line with the circle. Let's check the degrees of freedom. We still have too many, so we need to give this line a dimension. To set the dimension, we will select this line and set it to 1 mm. Next, these 2 points on the line are not coincident yet. For that, we will select the coincident option and click on this point. Then on this point, to make them coincident, we will do the same for this point and join it to this one. That controls the degree of freedom here. Now let's check this line. It does not look vertical, so we will select it and press V to make it vertical. As you can see, our sketch is now fully constrained. Click the close button, then select pad. That turns our sketch into a 3D feature. We will choose symmetry, set the dimension to 5 mm and click OK. Let's set the view to flat lines to see the geometry clearly. Now we will create a new sketch and select the XZ plane. First turn the construction geometry button, then select the projection tool and click on this cylinder. We will also project this one. This will act as our construction references. Next, we will draw a circle from the center with a dimension of 28 mm, but this is currently a construction circle, so we will convert it to solid geometry by toggling the construction button off. Turn off construction geometry, then use the polyline tool to draw a line from this point to here. Let's switch to front view and place this line tangent to the circle. Now let's extend this line a little bit. In the same way, we will apply a polyline here as well, something like this. Then we will merge this point with the other point we have here. Now we cannot see this line, so to make it visible, we will switch the view to wireframe. Once we will select the line, we will press X to convert it to horizontal. Then we will press D to activate the dimension command and set its dimension to 1 mm. Next, we need to apply tangent relation between the circle and the line. We will choose the trim command and trim this line against the circle. And there you go, our sketch is now fully constrained. Now we will click close, then choose the pad option. Here we have the symmetry option, so we will select that and set the dimension to 5 mm and click OK. Let's adjust the view and you can see our 3D model is now successfully completed.